Well, hello and welcome to this Monday, November the 17th, 2025. And we are outside in the garage today. Actually, we were heading down the street, actually going for a ride, and realized that the Amazon driver had actually dropped off a package for me. And didn't expect this until tomorrow, actually. And this is the Carpuride 702BS Pro. HD display, 7-inch IPS touchscreen, that is. It's going to give me Apple CarPlay or either Android Auto. I have both types of phone. It's IP67 rated. Voice control, what else? SD card. Of course, you listen to music. I actually waited for a while to actually pick one of these up. It's Black Friday, so the prices are going down. I think this was 30% off. So I decided I wanted to actually have the capability to be able to do Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on my BMW. When I first purchased the bike, I first picked up, and this is the Nav 5, I believe. Has GPS built-in maps, but you can't do Apple CarPlay or anything or Android Auto on this. And this is pretty outdated, actually. Started to have problems. Doesn't hold a good charge in the battery, but of course, once you plug it in to the bike itself, into the BMW cradle, it actually stays on. But to update the maps, it's a whole process. You actually have to, download the maps on your computer to SD card and then install them to update it here on this Nav 5. So after that, I went and picked up the BMW Motorrad cradle, and this is, of course, wireless charging. You basically, again, connect it to the cradle of the BMW and to get power, and then of course you put your phone in this cradle, of course, and use the BMW Motorrad app, which really wasn't that intuitive. But and it of course, and it didn't give me functionality that I was actually looking for. Even though you don't have to run the app, you can put your phone in here and run Android Auto, Apple CarPlay directly on your phone, and pair your headset to the TFT unit on the bike itself. Display is pretty good actually already, but of course you can't run Apple CarPlay on that. You get all of the system information. It's pretty good setup. However, I wanted the capabilities, or be able to actually, like I said, run Apple CarPlay. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get it unboxed. It's pretty straightforward. This is actually plug and play. It's actually designed for the BMW R1200, R1250 GS, and the 1300 GSs. So give me a minute and I'll be back. I'm gonna get it plugged in, and I guess I'll be taking the BMW out for a ride today. And just like that, I got it snapped in place with no problem. It's locked into the cradle. I was actually able to get my headset paired rather quickly, as well as my phone, as you can see, with the Apple CarPlay interface, or screen that is now being displayed. Tell me my battery's 50% on my key. Has nothing to do with this Carpuride. Anyway, I replaced the battery in that. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And actually comes with a manual, believe it or not. So just go into the manual here and go through the steps to get everything set up. Get your helmet paired, get your phone paired, and go through all the apps that you want to allow or want to share with this unit. Let me scroll over and see. Search, let's go back here. And yeah, it has all the apps that I would normally use on any other motorcycle, particularly my Waze and my Android Music. Every now and then I'll use Google Maps, but for the most part, I'm on using the Waze there. But anyway, straightforward. Now it's time to go out for a ride. Let me switch it over here. Okay, there we go. Moving. One more time. What do we got? All right, if I want to edit any widgets there. But yeah, all right, so it's time to go out for a ride and get used to using the BMW Wonder Wheel here. And the documentation, the book that came with it as well, points out what buttons to use to be able to switch from the TFT to nav, to be able to work this screen with this wheel. And I believe this should be K5, and you press and you hold it, and it went to nav, went from TFT to nav. Can you see that? Okay, yeah, there we are. TFT to nav, which means now this is considered the navigation screen, and of course the BMW TFT below. So now I can come back and use the wheel here. Where are we at here? What is it going to do? There we go. Scroll it up and down. Recent favorites. Let's go back out of there. Pretty straightforward. Anyway, let's play around with that a little bit more. But first off, let's get our gear on and go out for a ride. This is exactly what I wanted, and I wanted to give you the view as well of this 7-inch Carpuride screen. I almost wanted to call it an infotainment system. I guess I can call it an infotainment system. I'm running Waze right now on, and I actually removed my tank bag so I can give you a clearer view of what it actually looks like sitting right over top of the BMW TFT display. And right now I am loving it. So for the most part, of course, I am going to be using it for maps, my music, and I think that's about it, really. I mean, it's mirroring my iPhone, of course, so my text messages will come up. Of course, phone calls as well. I'll be able to receive and make phone calls through this unit. And I have my Cardo helmet comms unit paired directly to the Carpuride, as well as my iPhone is connected directly to my Carpuride. And again, the integration is pretty seamless. Definitely here for the BMWs, because it already comes ready to mount, as long as you still have this stock BMW. Man, that sun is bright, shining right in my face. OEM mount that you did not, hopefully you didn't remove it. And this unit mounts right up to that cradle. Like I said, it's plug and play. It comes with a manual, and it has all these buttons on my left side here where the Wonder Wheel is for the BMW. A Wonder Wheel on my left side handlebar, and the manual assigns them different values, K values actually, so that you can be able to navigate hands-free. The Carpuride. And this is Just realized it's rush hour traffic here, so hopefully I'm not going too far. Because I just realized I don't have my wallet on me. But I do have my phone, so we're good. It is rather brisk out here. And I do have my heated gear on. Turned down low. But I don't have my heavy winter riding jacket on. You're probably getting a lot of wind, so let me try and pull that down a little bit because I can hear the wind noise, because it is still rather windy out as well. It was real windy yesterday. Oh my goodness. There were severe warnings here in the DMV area, that's DC, Maryland, Virginia, for high winds up in the low to mid 30s for wind gusts. And I think we're definitely in a 20-mile-per-hour gust range at times today as well. But again, we're not going to be out too long this Monday. The sun is setting rather quickly. I think each day we lose a minute or two of sunlight here on the East Coast. I say my BMW TFT saying is we're right at 50 degrees right now, which is still great riding weather as long as you're geared up for it. I had to turn off so I can get from behind those cars. But again, I'm not going to be out too long. Just wanted to show you guys my latest install. And at some point in time, I'm going to test out the music as well. And of course, that music is going to be playing through my headset, because this BMW does not have any external speakers or any speakers attached to the motorcycle itself. Oh, look at that guy. And it's busy out here too. Let me get in front of these cars that are rolling up. But anyway, that's a quick video. I'm going to wrap it up. Enjoy your Monday evening. I believe we have Monday Night Football tonight. Not sure who's playing. If it is a game on, I might check it out. Enjoy your evening.